Thank you, Mr. President. Dear colleagues, at the onset, I would like to express my deepest concern over the tragic events in Banjska, Kosovo, and Metohija. I would also like to offer my deepest condolences to the families of those who lost their lives on these tragic events. The situation in Kosovo is very dramatic. As we speak, the extremist regime in Pristina, led by Prime Minister Kurti, is carrying out a campaign of ethnic cleansing, deliberately turning a deaf ear to the international appeals to de-escalate the situation. I've said this before, and it rings even truer today. West of the front lines of the Ukraine, the Kosovo Serbs are the most endangered ethnic group on the European continent. The Serbian community in Kosovo and Metohija is under constant threat from Pristina's provisional authorities, who use conventional and unconventional methods of ethnic violence, constantly applying pressure on Serbian populations to flee. The exodus of 11%, I repeat, 11% of the ethnic Serb population from Kosovo and Metohija over the past 2 years alone serves as a stark indication of Pristina's intention, which include ethnic cleansing, sustained act of terror, and the manifestation of deep-stated ethnic hatred. Under the eye of the secessionist authorities, many innocent lives were lost in these unilateral acts of aggression towards peaceful civilians. The so-called police forces resorted to the violence against the Serb population 62 times in the last year. Pristina made 22 escalating moves in the north of Kosovo and more than 30 unwanted incursions by the special police forces, so-called, in the last 2 years. Moreover, 56 ethnically motivated attacks on Serbs took place. Let me also remind you, distinguished delegates, about the case of 11-year-old Stefan Jovanović, who was shot on a Christmas Eve earlier this year. Moreover, the Serb population in Kosovo and Metohija also faces a deeply troubling denial of their basic healthcare rights. Shockingly, in past 3 months alone, they have conducted more than 200 stops and searching on ambulances in North Kosovo. To this day, Pristina has not taken any de-escalatory measures or made any effort to improve the situation in the north of Kosovo. All these facts speaks only of the regime's outrageously pure human rights record. But as a violator of territorial integrity, sovereignty, and international law, the Pristina regime remains recognized by many distinguished members of this House, to whom I'd like to express profound gratitude for remaining principled upholders of international law and the sovereignty of member states. Pristina's appeals for membership should thus not be embraced by an organization devoted to the protection of human rights and international law. Therefore, I would like once again to call upon the Parliamentary Assembly to reject the attempts of Kosovo's provisional authorities to become part of the Council of Europe. Thank you very much, Mr. President.
Thank you, Stefan.